Hi tubers, tonight I'm here going to do something completely different. The videos that I've been doing so far have been about hair. Obviously I adore natural hair, like I love it to pieces. But I also am interested in skin. I've done my beauty therapy training years ago, and I've always just been interested in beauty and natural alternatives. And I have quite problem skin, like I suffer from blemishes. And when I was younger, when I was a teenager, I used to get acne. Now I'm going to show you the scars. If you can see, on my cheeks mainly. So I have these horrible scars. So obviously I was looking on YouTube, because I'm a YouTube fiend, and I found these videos on aspirin and honey masks. Now, never heard of it, probably like the last person to know. But I watched a cosmetic surgeon, dermatologist and woman, and she was talking about basically the aspirin. It contains salicylic acid, which really helps like the scars and stuff. So I'm gonna tonight be trying this mask, and I'm gonna do it with you guys. Now I made a video a minute ago, and I made up the mask, but I did it too runny. I added too much water and honey in it, and it was dripping in my mouth. It was disgusting. So I'm going to try this again. I'll quickly run through. Obviously I've got no makeup on, I've cleansed. So I cleansed using Dermalogica, and this is just like a special cleansing gel. Now it's just a little trial size. Really, really good stuff. I get this when I go for my occasional facials, and this really is like does wonders for my skin anyway. And then after I cleanse all my makeup off, I use the Skin Prep Scrub, which is a really, really fine exfoliator, and it just gets in all your pores and makes your skin feel nice and clean. So obviously cleanse my skin, fantastic. Now the ingredients I'm going to be using, which I'm just basically following what everyone else has done. I was going to add some other things, because a lot of people add like vitamin E and all that stuff, but I'm just going to stick with the basics for today. And then obviously if this goes great, then I'll start mixing and adding on all that other business. So basic ingredients: aspirin. This is basically uncoated, because you don't want all that sugary coating, because it's not going to dissolve properly. Uncoated aspirin, which I just got from my pharmacy. It cost like, I think £1 something, I can't remember. It wasn't like nice and cheap. In my shot glass, I'm going to be using water, and this is just literally purified water that I put in my like, you know, normal. You fill it with tap water, it purifies the water, you put it in the fridge to keep it cool. So just purified water as opposed to tap water. And honey. Now I only eat organic. Well, I mainly eat organic unless I'm like in restaurants and stuff. So I've got my normal honey, which I have in tea, which is organic forest honey, and this comes from Zambia. And this basically is I love this stuff. It's amazing. It's delicious. But I'm going to be using this in my face. So obviously all good products apart from the aspirin. I'm not too sure about that. So, and obviously my mixing bowl. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go for 6 aspirin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, my aspirin, as you can see, if I'm dropping them, are really small. I don't know if you can see that. Really small. So, obviously, if you've got bigger aspirins, I guess you don't need that many. Because I see a lot of people saying they use like 3 aspirins and stuff. So, I'm going to start off by trying to crunch these bad boys. Now my bowl's a little bit damp as well, so I figured that would help the dissolving process. Plus my mixture that I just tried that I messed up is still in here. Well, not in here, but like I rinsed it, so it's damp from that. So right now I'm just trying to crunch these aspirins up. You can see them there. I'm just going to lean back so I can put some arm muscle into it. Okay. So it's come out like a pasty kind of consistency. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Alright, now because it's quite pasty already, but I don't really want to dilute it, I'm not actually going to add any water. Because I already had water residue left in this bowl from when I washed it a second ago, I don't feel like I need to add any more water, because it's going to become really, really runny. So I'm going to take my small spoon, and I'm just going to get just the smallest amount of honey on it. Oh, and it's dripping. So add that into my bowl. And I'm actually going to eat the rest of that. Okay. Right, so now I'm literally mixing my aspirin with my honey. Okay, the first time I did this, it came out disgusting. This has come out a bit better. I think maybe I need bigger aspirins or something. Okay, so I'm going to add it to my face. Now, I'm only going to be adding it to, obviously, like I said, my problem areas, which are my cheeks mainly. It's got kind of a gritty consistency. I guess that's, you know, a little exfoliation action going on here, which can't be bad. Just closing my eyes because I do not want to get it in my eyes at all. And also, obviously, if you've got any kind of allergies, aspirin allergies, or you're not sure, I wouldn't recommend doing this until you know. So I'm just going to get round my chin area because I get some blemishes there as well. And this is, mine's quite a dry consistency. Feels like an exfoliator. So I'm going to rub that in a little bit. And I'm going to make sure I get as much as I can out of the bowl. I don't want to waste any. Okay. I think I'm good. Oh, it's kind of a good feeling, kind of addictive. Alright. Right, so my mask is on. Don't know if you can see it. Not really, looks the same. Right, okay, but my mask is on. So I'm going to go and keep this on, I guess, for roughly about 30 minutes. I'm going to see how my skin reacts. Obviously, if it starts itching or anything like that, I'm going to take it off sooner. But if it's fine, I'll be back in about 30 minutes. Probably maybe a part 2 video because my computer's acting kind of crazy right now. And I will come back with the results of what I think, if there is any results, and let you guys know. So thank you for going through this experience with me, and I shall be back in a little while.